Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Ranting Gamers, and welcome to an absolute mess of a game. Now, I was doing the Spotlight video this morning, and I kind of came to the conclusion that I didn't feel it was festive enough. I needed to dip into the festive season in a very crazy little manner, and this is where Viscal cleanup kind of came into mind. I played this a while ago, cleaning a spaceship after somebody's gone on a rampage. This time, we're cleaning up. From what I can tell, Santa's gone on a very angry rampage. Probably with a shotgun from looking at the shotgun shells. So I'm going to do a bit of cleaning, discussing what's going on. Oh my god, these poor elves never stood a chance. I mean, Santa's a big guy compared to these lot. What the hell? So this looks like it's his little grotto type office. And he's got some letters here from Stevie Chubbs and Billy Spoiled. What's this? We've got Slack Spaniels. That it looks like it's a Jack Daniels sort of type drink. We've got some urgent messages, and we've got TNT. Molotov cocktails? Wow, this was a Christmas to remember. So it looks like he's gone through a rampage in his little grotto. The elves were making presents, maybe machine guns as well. He's blown a hole, maybe using some of that TNT, and gone into another part of the workshop. Oh no. Have the reindeers been ripped apart too? Oh god. That got me too. Right, so we need to get our hands out here and probably move that out of the way. Let me just try to grab my hands. There we go. Get this reindeer scalp. If we can't been able to fit through there otherwise. I've accidentally picked up some legs of a poor elf. Dump that in there for the minute. Pick that up. Dump that to the side. We've got another poor elf who looked like he went down fighting with some sort of Nerf blaster. Oh, it looks like the Nerf darts are over there. More TNT. And these poor elves look like they tried to escape. So if you're like me today, since this is going up on Christmas, you've had a big Christmas meal. Maybe you've not. Maybe you've decided just to go a bit cheaper this year. You know, get a little bit of turkey, or maybe even not that. Maybe you're not lucky enough to go through that. I mean, Christmas is kind of a different thing for different people. When you're younger, it's very exciting. When you get a lot older, it is a very different sort of thing. So we'll just dump him in there for the moment. Okay, we need some sort of bucket to clean up. We'll clean up the stables first, and then we'll work our way up. I think that's the best way of doing it, since it's the most far away location. So we'll grab 2 of these bins, bring them down into there. So one of the worst things about Christmas is, I mean, it's one of the best things as well, is you come in to spend time with family members, you're spending it around the table and whatnot. But I don't know, don't get me wrong here, but is there just that one family member who is always trying to spark some sort of conflict around the table? I mean, I think last New Year's, I fell out with them, and this New Year's, well, this one again, I'm just dreading having any sort of conversation with them at all. It's just going to be one of them crazy little things. So luckily enough, I am spending my Christmas meal away, or I've already spent it since I'm making this video before, away with my girlfriend, to give me a little bit of a break from some of them, let's just say, frustrating individuals that are definitely looking for some sort of conflict in their lives, and I cannot be bothered being part of that. But apart from that, me sounding extremely unsociable, what sort of goodies did you open or did you get for yourself for this? I mean, we all look at it as, oh, it's Christmas, maybe we can treat ourselves to something. In the case of me, I treated myself to a new bit of airsoft. Why am I picking up a random present? I was coming here to get a bucket. I treated myself to a new airsoft gun that's finally been completed just in time for Christmas. The paint job was done the other day. It's now a beautiful camo sort of print. If you're following me on the Instagram page for my airsoft bits and bobs, then you can check it out there. So we just need to put this bucket maybe near the door so we can clean up in and out. Okay, drop that there for the moment, and we'll start picking up a few more of these elf parts. So like I said, I treated myself to a new bit of kit. What exactly did you treat yourselves to? Drop that in there. Pick up this other elf as well. So if your Christmas meal went as bad as this and you're cleaning up elf parts, then let us know as well in the comments below. I mean, if you got a new axe for Christmas and then went on a rampage, let us know. No, I'm just joking. Please don't do that. Drop that in that bucket there. We've got some reindeer parts to clean up as well. This is such a messy location. And probably at this time of the year as well, you're thinking of what sort of New Year's resolution that you're gonna. How are we gonna fit that in any of them buckets? I don't think we're gonna be able to. We'll just have to stack some reindeer parts over there for the moment while we clean up the rest of these elves. But you're probably thinking of a new resolution. I personally think I'm going to go off on like a more of a fitness sort of type thing this year. But let us know what your plans are. Are you going to be trying to do something a little bit different? Are you going to be introducing yourself to a new business venture or whatnot? And for this year's plans on the channel, I've got a big announcement video coming for that. We're going to be changing some things up, and like I briefly announced as well, some of them are going to be things you like, some of them are going to be things that I don't think you'll like, but at the same time, we've got to make some changes. It is a new year after all, and some adjustments are coming. Okay, we've made a really bloody mess of footprints. Let's just get the mop bucket out a little bit here and clean up this corner. Now we've got rid of the majority of the body parts. We'll use our bucket over here. I think as we're doing this, we're kind of making it more and more bloody all over the place. Oh god, this mop bucket doesn't work very well, does it? Splash that in there. And I think as soon as the water gets kind of bloody, we need to stop walking back and forth maybe. Okay, so that's a bit too bloody now. Dip that back in there. And once that water goes red, I don't think we're supposed to use it again. Okay, so there's a little hand there. There's a load of Jack Daniels in the back there in the corner. A little bit more blood going on there. Let's clean that up. Clean up 2 of these steps and just work our way from a corner. That's when I'm tidying something, like if you're ever tidying your room or a particular area of the house, work from the goddamn corner. Do not start in the... Oh god, I've just made even more mess. Don't start in the center because it just makes more and more mess for you. Okay, we might not be able to clean that up. We probably don't need another bucket for these reindeer parts. Let's try this though. We'll grab ourselves a little bit of a hand. Oh, not a hand. Let's drop that in there. Nice piece of reindeer meat. This can be sold on the black market, especially if it's Rudolph. We'll see this on eBay after Christmas. Drop that nice leg of reindeer in there. I wonder what reindeer tastes like. It's probably quite similar to sort of a deerish sort of meat. I mean, everything tends to taste like chicken, doesn't it? After a while, once you've been eating various different meats. If you're a vegetarian on Christmas, I wonder if you're having some sort of special vegetarian turkey. I don't particularly know. Clean this up. Oh, and clean up that last bit. Now, I think if we dip this again, it'll... Oh, there we go. We can't use that anymore. And as we keep running through this house, we're making more and more of a bloody mess. So let's grab ourselves another bucket. Oh, god, that was a bit scary. I just launched myself over the corpse of that elf. Oh, spilled one. Drop that on there. Get myself another one out. Move this back into here. So, I mean, there is a lot of tidying up. I mean, with all that paper and stuff that you're ripping apart from Christmas, this is probably the ideal game that you don't want to be playing, because you'll stop cleaning up in reality and then you'll go and clean up Santa's grotto. So, there we go. But there is something weirdly, you know, quite soothing about cleaning up as well. I mean, in an ideal world, you should really be cleaning up your own stuff before you decide to take it into the game reality. I'm sure there's people with extremely messy rooms, but they decided to play this instead and they're enjoying cleaning up this. But in reality, maybe it's because you're cleaning up shotgun shells and body parts. Maybe if you decorated your room with a few of them that you... Oh god, did I just spray that all over the wall? I think I did. Dimp that in there. Get this off this wall here. And we're getting off to a pretty good start here. We're getting a few messy footprints everywhere. And we've got some shotgun shells to remove and some booze in the corner, but we've got some nice little bits going here. We're getting the reindeer stable cleaned up. I mean, I don't think you can replace magic reindeers quite instantly, but I mean, maybe they take a few years to train. I'm not particularly a reindeer trainer, so I don't know. I mean, the worst thing about also on Space Engineers the other day when we were testing out some reindeers, when the reindeers started snapping in half because they're like mechanical beasts rather than actual reindeers themselves. That is a bit horrific to watch. Captain Jack was slicing my reindeers in half and doing all sorts of horrible things to them. I think he even put a cockpit on one, and there was this weird scene where he was hovering back and forth with his cockpit on the top of it, and it was just an absolute mess. I mean, saying that, I could do with some hand cleaning this place, so I might have to do that. Let's drop that in there. So from what you could tell, this game is going to involve a lot of tidying. Probably something to keep me busy. I've opened everything up now, but since a lot of it's airsoft stuff, I can't get out on the field instantly. So this is probably a good idea. Okay, that's a very bloody mop, so we're going to have to head up there, get another bucket. So something like this is a good idea for, I think it was 89p as well. So to keep me busy for a few hours of tidying this room, I'm not going to complain. Especially some of the sci-fi ones that they released before this. And since it's on the Unreal Engine, it is very nifty indeed. So let's just drop our bucket there so we don't walk any more bloody footprints in. Dump that in there and we'll start doing up the stairs. I don't think there's too much blood left in here. Let's just try to clean that bit off. Because once we get all the blood away, we can actually start to neaten up. This is an absolute mess, isn't it? There we go. That was where that elf tried to make its last stand with the Nerf guns. Something I really wanted for Christmas was a Nerf gun, but I felt a bit, you know, ashamed asking for one, you know, since you do airsoft and stuff. I mean, is a Nerf gun a step down? I mean, if you want to shoot people around the house. Let's work out what we got to do here. We've got to get rid of these muddy footprints that we keep leaving all over the place. Okay, the blood's cleaned up quite far. There's a bit of blood on that bit. let's map that up. So we've got the majority of the bloodstains gone. We just need some more, probably waste buckets for the reindeer bits and whatever that is that's been chopped up and placed in a bucket. But we're doing pretty well. So that's all I really wanted to cover in this video. I wanted to just ask you a few Christmas things, keep you company for 10 or 20 minutes, see exactly what you've got yourself for Christmas or what you've been doing, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully I'll clean this place up. I'll let you know on my various social media if I manage to get this place clean or I've given up. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. And I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy